All right, so do you hate being an employee? Are you tired of working at a company, feeling like you're a cog in the wheel, maybe feeling like your creativity is stifled, like you can't make an impact, or like maybe you're stuck and you're not going to be able to have any personal growth? Maybe you should consider starting your own business. There are many great reasons to start your own business. BalanceSmallBusiness.com cites 5 specific points that are great reasons to start your own business. Number 1, you're in control. You get to make all your own decisions. You get to decide what product you want, where you want to sell it, how you want to market it, who you want to hire. You can create your own team. Second, you get to build something. So like I said, you can create your own project, start something from nothing, which is very satisfying for many people who, feel like they're stuck. Okay, so also you get to help people. You're the one in charge. People come to you for help. You get to be the one that everybody needs to come to for advice and looks up to. You have a more flexible lifestyle. You get to be the one that comes in late and tell everybody they have to show in at 9. You can roll in at 10, no big deal. You get to take vacations when you want, tell other people that they can't take vacations, which is a good thing sometimes. You can make a change to the world. The product that you create can be something completely new that fills a niche that hasn't been filled before, and you can feel like you've contributed to society and done a little bit of your part to make the world a better place. And of course, the last and for some people the most important thing is the potential to make more money, because you get to decide how much you get paid and you get to decide the growth of the company. So these are some reasons to start your own business. Of course, there's many others. I stress again the independence, the potential to make more money, and to choose your own lifestyle. And now my colleagues are going to tell you some more specifics about some of the benefits of starting your own business and reasons why you might want to think about becoming an entrepreneur. How much time is that? That was 2 minutes. You're good. I don't know who's next. You're next.
All right. So before we get into more about like the benefits of starting your own business, let me tell you one major reason people have is the problems with working for someone else. So one big statistic that a lot of people find shocking is 71% of people, can't see anything without my glasses, my bad guys. This video is gonna be completely fucked up, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
That's all right.
I'll cut this part out.
Alright. So 71% of people are not satisfied with the current workplace. That's just a major issue. That's considering like how much time you spend in the workplace, you should be happy most of that time. Other statistics relating to that is 44% of skilled workers surveyed often feel overlooked and underappreciated. 45% of people surveyed are unsatisfied with the current salaries, and 66% of people surveyed said they sometimes rarely or never feel like they can trust colleagues to support them at their office. None of that is good things to have if you spend most of your day in the office, day to day, in and out, 9 to 5 job, or even later than that. Also can lead to health-related issues too. 63% of people surveyed said that the stress at their job had a significant impact on their mental and behavioral health. 63% of respondents said that they always, often, or sometimes take part in unhealthy behaviors such as drinking or crying regularly in the current workplace. And 64% of employees reported that if things got tough, their supervisors sometimes rarely or ever helped them at all. That is a major issue. Considering the amount of money and time you will spend just recovering from all of that, going to therapy and so, that 1 week vacation that you get from your employer is not going to cut it. So let me tell you about what's the solution to all of this. Well, the solution is opening up your own business.
It's 12
self-employed. A new study found that 70% of people self-employed consider themselves to be happy and didn't deal with any of the mental health issues that were related to the past causes. That's way better than the statistics showing that only 4% of people who are employed by someone else consider themselves happy. To talk more about the benefits and go into more details about how exactly opening your business can make you happy, I'm going to pass it on to my colleagues.
I didn't know I was describing benefits.
No.
The next slide. So starting your own business is a very realistic option for anybody. It's a very feasible option for anyone who's interested in freeing themselves from any of the issues my colleagues discussed earlier. For starters, there's many financial options. For a lot of people, the money is the hardest part about starting their own business. There's things like small business loans, private investments, many different financial options you can use in order to make your idea feasible for you. Another realistic or graspable concept is that there's no educational requirement to become an entrepreneur. You're your own boss, this is your own company, your idea, everything you already own. You don't need any sort of requirement to do anything unless it was, licensing or contracting, things like those nature. A study shows that 69% of all US entrepreneurs start their first company in their own home. So you don't even really need to rent a workspace or any sort of storage at first. When you're starting out small, you can simply just use your own home. And in a study done in 2014, over 80% of all small businesses made it to their second year in operation in 2015. A good example of someone who at first wasn't given a lot of opportunity, didn't have a lot of chance, was Marcus Lemonis. Marcus Lemonis was born in Lebanon. He was born as an orphan, just orphaned 4 days after his birth. And during this time in Lebanon, there was a civil war going on and a foreign invasion at the time. Luckily, he was adopted and then was later taken to the US, where he would later grow up to receive a bachelor's in political science with a minor in criminology, to then later become one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the United States, starting his own recreational automotive company called Holiday RVs. Oh, and is now a self-made millionaire with a net worth of $900 million and is known as a very giving philanthropist.
Alright, starting a business is, there's a bunch of very important steps. One of the most important steps is the visualization step. And the first thing that science has to say about visualization is you have to visualize first, then plan. The best way to achieve this result is to utilize both types of visualization. Second step is having a vision is highly correlated with your growth of your company. So this means that your vision has to be basically the size your company wants to grow. So if you want your company to grow big, you have to have a big vision. You have to plan out those steps towards that vision. The third step is stories, told visions of your future, and that could change the way that your customers think about your business and the employees that come to work for you every day think about your vision. The fourth step is making the future details make it easier for you and others to prioritize it and make sacrifice for it. So if everyone is on the same page and everyone knows what steps you want to take towards the future, everyone will be on the same page and everyone will be working towards those goals. So everyone will stay on track and actually achieve the company's vision. The fifth step is sharing your vision with the public, and that this allows my fault. The fifth step is sharing a vision with the public, and this creates internal pressure to make it reality. So as you tell your customers and shareholders and the public your company's vision and goals, it kind of puts you on the line to either make that happen or not make it happen. And if it doesn't happen, everyone's gonna know exactly why it didn't happen. So it kind of puts you in a spot where you have to get it done. And the sixth step is revising it daily to make it more. So this every day there was an example in here. Somebody, he wrote down his goals 50 15 times. His name was Scott Adams, and he wrote down his goals 15 times a day in a row for a matter of months, and this helped him reach his goals, and he practices every day. So this is a practice that you can also use if you're just trying to start your own business and do the visualization step. Write down your goals every day and make any changes that you need to help you achieve that goal easier.
So I guess then should we say something like in conclusion, blah, 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 starting your own, come back to me or something, and I'll say like 2 seconds and then finish it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. That's good for the first
Yeah.
one.
You guys should really write a script and then reorder the slides.